Coron, Philippines. Look at the houses in there. Very nice. Norwegian Spirit. This is our boat. Don't go. Norwegian Spirit. It's our boat. And look at the welcome band. In Coron, the oldest church. giant Christmas tree.
May giant Christmas tree dito. Pagdating po, punong-puno ng tao ito sa
Mga bata. Oo. Ayun, may stand yan, no? Coron yan. Kuha tayong picture dyan. Oo.
San Miguel. Yes.
Kakabawa ka rito? Meron ba kayong ganitong patch ng Philippines?
Wala.
Parang ilalagay sa malita.
Hindi dito, yung
Didikit
dinidikit lang yan.
Wala.
Wala kayong patches na? Wala ka sa...
Matt, right here. Coron, Philippines. Ano masarap? Blue man.
Tanong na sa nila. Oh, butterflies. Ako, mga madulas ka.
Ako yung deep inside sila po ay indicator ng healthy environment. Ito po harmless sila, pero hindi namin ito sila pinapahawakan kasi po masyado silang sensitive. Opo, walking. Kapag may nakita kayong ganyan po sa environment, yun nagre-represent lang po na healthy po yung inyong lugar. Kasi hindi pa sila makasurvive sa masyadong polluted yung land.
Interesting.
Nakakagating ka. Tabao.
So, ito naman po ay indicator sila ng healthy environment din. Ito pwede silang hawakan dahil hindi sila katulad ni leaf insect na masyadong sensitive po. Gusto niyo pong hawakan?
No.
No.
A picture
Harvest lang
only.
naman po.
Picture lang daw.
Picture lang. Pa-picture sa kamay mo.
Yes po. Marami sila dyan, sir. More or less 15. Ito po sila.
Ano tawag mo dyan?
Walking stick po.
Walking stick. Hindi mo nga malaman, no? Kung alam mo.
Kung may mga pagkain sila, sir, ito ng ganito halaman.
These are walking sticks. You won't even notice it.
Hindi mo nga pansin.
Ito po, benefit sila, sir, yung poison scalps. There to the mouth po yung poison. Sila yung venom. Ayan. So, yung mga venom po nila is mild only.
Poisonous
Kung
yan,
ikukumpara po na venom, sir, venom lang. Ayan. Yung venom po nila, depende po sa reaction ng katawan nyo. Usually kapag...
You die?
No po. Here in Palawan naman po hindi sila nakakamatay. Depende nga lang po sa reaction ng katawan nyo. Kung may allergy kayo, pwedeng ma-trigger. Kung wala naman po, pwedeng lang.
Tsaka light lang. Nalaan na spaghetti. Makalabo. Ay, tama na yung bata.
Madulas dito.
parehas po yan sila babae lalaki. Usually po talaga yung mga baboy ramo sa atin sa Pilipinas is purong black po. Maliit na sir?
Nakatayin na ako.
Opo, pero ngayon sir pinababawal
Kapala na, malalaki.
Yan sir, nasa more than 7 years pa lang din yan sir. At saka bata pa din yan sir kasi mali-distinguish ko po yung edad ng or kapag adult na sila sa kanilang pangil, yung task po nila. So kapag mahaba na po yung pangil, ibig sabihin adult na rin sila. Pero kung ganyan po,
Baboy ramo. Ayan o. Ayan.
ano po naman,
Kita ha, magagalit ha.
ayan, gising po sila. Kasi nocturnal yan sila, ma'am, sir. So, mas active sila kapag
Sa gabi.
Ay, nahiya sila, sir.
Palawan na bear.
Kaya tumalikod.
Bear cat yan.
Family po yan sila ni Musang. Si Sebet Cat
Laki.
po. Yung pinagkaiba lang nila ni Musang, kumakain po ng kape si Musang. Kaya yung pupo niya, one of the best coffee, yung sa pet coffee. Pero yung kanila naman po, yung utot nila is amoy popcorn.
Cute.
Nakita.
Sa gilid pa po. Ito nakatalikod. Nakatalikod siya eh.
Okay, so we go now. Travel po din.
Balahibo rin ang baboy na.
Oo. Baka ganyan yung ano, paintbrush namin. Okay. Balahibo niya yung paintbrush.
Salt water.
Galing ka rin yung bayaw na ano.
Wala naman.
Yes.
Saan? Oo, yun.
May ano tayo din may mga upuan din po.
Alright, please hold it everyone. That's one of their traditional product. They call that bagtik. That's a sap or a resin from the almasiga tree. So the almasiga tree grows only on the higher elevations. Nagtapo yan siya. At first, that is a sticky liquid only or a sap. And then, after 3 weeks or a month, it became solid like that. And that is the right time to harvest. And then after that, they are going to sell it in lowlands. So that bagtik or resin that you are holding is also the main ingredient in making nail polish, fiberglasses, paints, varnish, and other related products. Again, everyone, they call that bagtik. Bakit? Okay, please pass it at the back. Thank you so much. And this is their native backpack. They call this bucket. Now, they use this bucket to carry those products, that one that you are holding. When that's full, sir, ma'am, they just simply tied it up here at the back so that the products won't fall. Now, when it's heavy or mabugat is set, no worries or no problem for them. Aside from the shoulder strap, they also have head strap or head support to carry even more weights. So the adults like that, palimbas gimbal, they can carry 30 to 50 kilograms up and down sa mountain po yon. So the bucket with bagtik inside is that one on the wall. That one. Okay, and the Palawan tribe are also music lovers, and one of their musical instruments is this one. This is their native drum called gimbal. So this one is made of hollow wood that they carve. Now on top, the white one is made of animal skin, which is a cow skin. This one is balat ng baka. Aside from gimbal, they also have gong or agong, the larger one. And these two smaller sizes are called sana. Now altogether, that is called bastal. Okay, again, they call it masal. And by the way here, the Palawan tribe serves. Okay, they also have 2 string-native guitars. They call that kudyapi or kudlungan. Now that is considered as one of the first and oldest guitar here in the Philippines. Right now, they are going to play a music. They call that bogit song. Now when we say bogit, it means bird song and their dialect. Okay, everyone, let's listen. Okay, again, they call it Kujapi or Kudruan. Now, if you want to say thank you to them, you may say Magsukur.
Wow,
Magsukur. Aside from those instruments, they also have this one. This is their araring mamser made of wild palm. Now, on the tip of their araring, it has beeswax. This one, the black one, they use this beeswax to adjust the sound. And using the vibrations of their mouth, they can produce an amazing sound. Okay, let's watch that. Okay, again, they call that arating. Magsukur. And aside from the music, the Palawan tribe are also hunter-gatherers. Since they live in the mountain, hunting is part of their diet. Whenever they shoot bigger animals, they use ligid and suraya. They use ligid and suraya. So, these two spears are century-old na they pass it generations after generations. So that one is called ligid and this one is called surayang, a special kind of spear. And it may look like a harpoon, but this one is not for fishing. So mom, sir, they just throw it from a distance, and once the metal, this one, gets stuck. Hold on. Once the metal gets stuck on their target, this handle will separate and it will hang on the bushes or on the trees so that the target will no longer run. So this handle will basically will serve as an anchor. And to finish the target, they will use the other spear, that one, the ligid as backup kill. Okay? And they also have tampios. That's their bird's whistle. They use tampios to imitate the sound of birds and squirrels in the mountain. Okay? Okay, and once the target is already visible, that's the right time that they are going to use their blow darts. They call that sapukan, and that is sumpit in Tagalog, made of double bamboo. Now, sir, ma'am, let's look at their target there at the drawing board.
Good.
Wow.
That's zero already. That's a zero, man.
Okay, okay, again, they call that sapukan, and those are called sumpit in Tagalog. They just blow it from a distance, and they can even shoot a target even 30 meters away, farther than that. Yeah, they put poison on the tip. By the way, those darts are called busloy on their dialect. So, on the tip of their darts or busloy, they put poison. That's right, sir. And this plant is called dita. This is the main ingredient. They just collect the sap or the resin, and then they cook it in a slow fire to make the poison effective. Now, if they want to eat the meat, no problem for them. They just need to wash it thoroughly in running water, and they also need to steam the meat so that they can safely eat it. Okay? And since it has poison on the tip, if they accidentally hurt themselves using those, say goodbye. Sad to say, there is no antidote for that until now. But don't worry, sir. In the mountain, they put poison, but here in the library program, they are safe. Okay? And those real darts with poison are those inside the pin, not one on the wall. Inside the pin. Okay? Apoy.
Did they use a bow and arrow too?
Actually, they just use blow darts.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah. And those two kind of spears. Apoy.
Ito pang 500 peso. Oh, yan. Ayan, donation.
To make a fire.
Yeah. So that's how they make a fire pit the mountain. They call it santikan. Now when we say santik, it means a strike or a friction. So since they live in the mountain, there are no lighters and matches. There's no electricity also. That's how they survive in the mountain. Okay, and once the smoke is already visible, they are going to put it inside the dry leaves and grasses, and then they blow it to make a bigger fire. And at the younger age, 3 to 4 years old, they are well trained already. Tinuturan na po sila. And as a reminder, by the way, if you want to know how it all started, we have a lot of information at the back. And if you are a coffee lover, we have Civet Coffee. That is one of the best coffee in town. And back to the garden at the exit, we have souvenir shops. Some of the products are specially handmade by them. They have a good share with it. Okay.
There you go.
Finally, once the fire is already visible, they are going to transfer it to their native torch. They call that sahi or salang. Now, the light of their torch can last up to 3 to 5 nights. Sometimes 1 week, it depends on how they use that. So inside of their torch, there is a sap or a resin from the wild tree and that is flammable. The smoke support, the smoke of their torch can also...
Ayan. Yan pala ang durian. Ano? Wala siyang bunga. Ayan.
Halika.